Hey guys, this is Joseph down at AveryDevelopers, and this is our. I'm just gonna get into some how to remove player objects after players disconnect. So the function that you want to put down is function on player disconnected from server player, the network player. Wait, no, it's not on disconnected from server. It's actually on player disconnected. Player's a network player. And then you have to network dot remove RPCs. Then you just put player. And then, hold on. And then you have to put network dot destroy player objects player. Okay, now what is this? Well, when the onPlayer disconnected function is called, is just when any player is disconnected from the server. Even if that's the server shutting down, it'll call for every player that gets disconnected, and then the player is the network player that's getting disconnected when the function is called. So then what happens next is you want to remove the RPCs of the player. You want to destroy the player objects, and now the player objects of the player and the RPCs and all that, they get paired to a player as soon as they connect, because when the player connects, locally there's a network instantiate that's called, and when the network instantiate is called on your computer, it assigns all those to the object that was instantiated on your computer. So like in a good example, in the war game, there are vehicles, and I have it so that as soon as you buy it, it instantiates one over the network on your computer. So it gets added to your RPCs and player objects. So when you get disconnected, it takes out the object with it without having to worry about all these trucks left behind when you disconnect. So yeah, that is what you need to do to remove the player objects. And then the so yeah, then on the server, last time I mentioned that on the server, the player, whenever a new player connected, the camera got switched to their player instead of staying with the original one. Well, with the disable camera script that we made, is just function disable camera. You put it on the camera, and actually, let's change this to get component camera that enabled equals false. So that way I'll disable the camera on your computer. So when you're networking, you have to think about everything as either your computer or the server computer. So yeah, let's open up our testing file. And so yeah, I'm just gonna make a build quickly and put it on my other computer. So I'm gonna pause while I do that. Okay, so it just finished, and I have the server running. So if I just come here, it'll connect in. And on the server computer, my view didn't change. So the only issue was that I hadn't updated the server software last time, so that the disable camera function wasn't really working. So you're going to get an error about audio listeners in the scene. We can fix that in with the disable camera script. If we stop it, you'll see that both of the characters disappeared. Well, that actually happens that always happens. But if I connect in, you'll see that my character was removed from the server. And when I disconnect, both characters remain there. It's weird. It's not supposed to happen. Okay, well, I guess there's a lot of stuff we still need to work on, but what I wanted to do next is, first, in the main camera, what you want to do is, you want to go to the main camera object, see where it says audio listener, just disable that. This is our connect object. In fact, we can just rename it connect. All it does is have the camera object, so it can have the GUI layer. Effectively get rid of the camera, whatever. Leave the camera in, but it's for the GUI layer so that the GUI can be displayed. And then if you go over to the disable camera function, you want to do this: get component audio listener dot enabled equals false. So this will disable the audio listener on cameras that aren't ours. Okay, well then we can add sound effects and all that stuff, and there won't be any issues. So thank you for watching this somewhat brief tutorial. In the next tutorial, we will probably be adding, like, I don't know, bug fixes, I guess. And then, well, I wanted to add a chat, so probably in the next tutorial we'll be adding a chat function. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and this is Joseph signing off.